The corona pandemic has blocked everything in life and has been a hindrance to the continuous movement of the world. The daily life of the common man came to a complete standstill. This pandemic, which brought a terrible form of battle for every breath and tears to thousands of people, made humanity helpless in every possible situation. Perhaps the fate of this country is such that it never ever stopped in the face of adversity. On the strength of this indomitable belief, in an effort to save the lives of millions of people, the country developed the coronavirus vaccine at a very fast pace. As soon as the vaccine was made, the work of vaccination was started at the city and village level, and it took form of a great campaign. But one of the biggest obstacles in this work was to make people aware of the benefits of vaccination. Despite many misinformation, ideological differences, and hindrances, a large number of people were vaccinated for free. People cooperated in this campaign and got the vaccine, but there were still many who did not want to get vaccinated owing to many misleading information and fear of vaccine. In such a situation, due to the lack of awareness and lack of correct information, understanding the responsibility of changing the situation and protecting human life, ASRA took the initiative in association with AIF, that is, American India Foundation. ASRA, an organization constituted by social public welfare committed to spread awareness among the general public. The responsibility was taken to make people aware of vaccination. The outline of this entire program was prepared in a meeting amongst Director of NHM, Shri Santosh Shukla, and State Cold Chain Officer, Shri Vipin Srivastav, and by the officials of the American India Foundation and the organization ASRA. It was decided to start the project in 6 districts of Madhya Pradesh: Dhar, Guna, Vidisha, Chhindwara, Mandla, and Dindori. In the first phase, it was proposed to cooperate in this mission by preparing the outline of a public awareness campaign about vaccination and presenting it before the district magistrate. For the implementation of this campaign, the district collector gladly approved to cooperate in the next phase. The officers of the ASRA got approval from the Health Department, District Panchayat, Women and Child Development Department, Divyang Welfare Department, Tribal and Scheduled Caste Welfare Department, and other departments. This campaign was started by Honorable Chief Minister Shri Shivraj Singh Chauhan by flagging off the chariot, after which the organization ASRA started working on its plan. The cluster coordinator and block coordinator of the organization ASRA were asked to collect information about vaccination from prominent persons of rural areas like ASHA workers, Anganwadi workers, ANMs, Sarpanch, secretaries, etc. In the information received, only the first dose of the vaccine was administered, and the information of those who did not get the vaccine was collected separately. After this, a proposal was made to mobilize ASHA worker, Anganwadi worker, ANM Sarpanch, and Secretary for Corporation under this campaign, and to make people aware and motivated about vaccination. After the prompt approval from these representatives and workers associated with the mainstream of rural environment, a goal was set to motivate the villagers and make them aware of various misconceptions about vaccinations through group discussions or visiting people personally and interact with them.
टीका लगाओगे आप? पक्का वादा करो मेरे से कि टीका लगाओ।
हमारी टीम और ये आसरा की टीम लोगों को व्यक्तिगत संपर्क करके समझा रहे हैं कि इस तरह की कोविड वैक्सीनेशन से कोई साइड इफ़ेक्ट नहीं होते कि महिलाओं का दूध सूख जाए अथवा एबॉर्शन हो जाए अथवा अन्य कोई तरह की बीमारी हो जाए, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। वैक्सीनेशन बहुत कहने की सेफ वैक्सीन है और उसके कोई साइड इफ़ेक्ट अभी तक हमने देखे नहीं है।
During the course of this entire campaign, road shows were also organized in rural areas by American India Foundation with a view of public awareness, where the dedicated films were screened with the aim of motivating people for vaccination through digital screens.
अभी हमारे बीच में मंडला जिले में आसरा संस्था एक NGO काम कर रही हैं जो कि मवई, मोहगांव, घुघरी ब्लॉक में ये प्रचार प्रसार एवं जागरूकता का कार्य कर रही हैं।
Apart from this, along with writing slogans, Mohalla Meet program was organized in the villages, in which the villagers were requested to gather at one place to clear their misconceptions about the vaccine, and they were provided with the correct information.
बचने का मात्र एक ही उपाय है, वो है कोरोना का टीका।
For this work, a team of children was formed which encouraged a group of children to knock every door.
अमेरिकन इंडिया फाउंडेशन की ओर से कोरोना टीकाकरण के बारे में कुछ महत्वपूर्ण जानकारी लेकर आए हैं।
नमस्कार दोस्तों, आज आपके बीच में अमेरिकन इंडियन फाउंडेशन की तरफ से आए हैं जो कि आपको कोरोना वैक्सीन के बारे में जानकारी देंगे।
आसरा और अमेरिका इंडिया फाउंडेशन द्वारा जो एक्टिविटी चलाई जा रही है अवेयरनेस, कोविड वैक्सीनेशन अवेयरनेस के लिए, वो बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण काम कर रहे हैं। जैसा कि पता चला है कि 6 ज़िले इसमें लिए गए हैं, उसमें से गुना ज़िला भी एक है। और यहाँ पे लगातार पिछले कुछ दिनों से इस फाउंडेशन के जो वॉलंटियर्स हैं उनके द्वारा अवेयरनेस चलाया जा रहा है। डेफिनेटली इसके द्वारा कोविड वैक्सीनेशन का 100% अचीवमेंट में पूरा फ़ायदा मिलेगा हम लोगों को।
In this campaign, under the IPC, the members of the organization went from door to door of the villagers and initiated personal discussions about the vaccine. In the course of the campaign, it was made a practice distributing vaccine information pamphlets among the people, making people take an oath to protect themselves and their families by applying the vaccine. The information received in the next phase of the campaign was uploaded on the app of the organization ASRA, and copies of the information were sent to the vaccination center in the village. From there, the facility of registration of the beneficiaries who got the vaccination on the CoWIN app was available. On the basis of information received by the Vaccination Service Center employee, that is VLE, from the organization ASRA, they were registered on the app through their Aadhaar card by visiting the homes of the beneficiaries of vaccination facilities for vaccinations to the disabled was also made available by the service center employee, that is VLE.
ऐसे निःशक्तजन गर्भवती धात्री महिलाएं जो कोविड वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर तक नहीं पहुंच पा रहे हैं, उनको माध्यम से, किसी माध्यम से, व्हीलचेयर के माध्यम से या किसी भी ट्रांसपोर्ट के माध्यम से वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर तक ले जाना और उनको वापस अपने घर तक छोड़ना, ये काम भी आसरा फाउंडेशन और AIF द्वारा किया जा रहा है, जिसकी जितनी प्रशंसा की जाए उतनी कम है।
When the number of probable vaccination beneficiaries was more than 80, the vaccination camp was organized by the organization ASRA.
टारगेट पॉपुलेशन के साथ एक जो भ्रांतियाँ रहती वो बहुत बड़े लेवल पे भ्रांतियाँ थी उनको कि वैक्सीन लगाने से क्या क्या इश्यूज़ होंगे, वो भ्रांतियों को दूर करना वो अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंजेस था, जिसके लिए भी हमने कई प्रकार की एक्टिविटीज़ की, छोटी छोटी मूवीज़ बनवाई, मूवीज़ बना के उन भ्रांतियों को हमने दूर करने की कोशिश की। इस तरह से हमने इस टारगेट को अचीव किया।
In the next step of campaign, the beneficiaries who received the first dose of vaccine were registered for the second dose of the vaccine and were followed continuously within the stipulated time frame of 28-84 depending on the vaccine. on the scheduled date of the second dose, the vaccination was administered.
हमारे लिए एक चैलेंज था कि हम लोगों तक इस वैक्सीनेशन को कैसे पहुंचाएं, क्योंकि लोगों के अंदर इतनी भ्रांतियां थी। तो पढ़े लिखे लोग तो इस चीज़ को समझते थे और धीरे धीरे उनकी वो भ्रांति दूर हो गई और वो वैक्सीनेशन की तरफ आगे बढ़े।
कोविड-19 बीमारी के विरुद्ध वैक्सीनेशन का कार्य सतत रूप से जारी है। हमारा प्रथम डोज का लक्ष्य के हम काफ़ी निकट पहुंच चुके हैं और अब द्वितीय डोज का कार्य भी जारी है।
इस मिशन को लेकर संस्था ने वर्तमान तक 7,20,000 लोगों को अप्रोच किया है और उन्हें प्रेरित कर वैक्सीनेटेड करवाया है।
Dr. Rajat Ranjan, Dr. Ashish Solanki of American India Foundation and Shri Shailesh Srivastav, CEO of ASRA, visited various districts on regular basis, appreciating the work of the team and boosted their morals, as well as discussed the problems faced in the field. They presented their diagnosis after listening to the problems of different working groups. As a result of this motivational exercise, every member of the organization ASRA was committed towards full loyalty and affinity in this sacred task of saving the lives of the people of the country through vaccination. It was thus a task towards saving millions of precious human lives from this horrific outbreak of the COVID-19 epidemic that no person remains without vaccination in this battle against corona.
अमेरिकन फाउंडेशन और आसरा दोनों को मैं तहे दिल से धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा कि कोविड के समय हर तरह से उन्होंने हमारी मदद की, चाहे ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर की उपलब्धता हो या अन्य कोविड से संबंधित बचाव के लिए जो सामग्री है उसको देने की बात हो।
आसरा एवं लोक कल्याण समिति जो हमारे साथ पहले भी कार्य कर रही है, पहले से कार्य कर रही है, अभी भी कर रही है और आगे भी करती रहेगी, इसके सहयोग से ही हमने इतना जिले का अचीवमेंट प्राप्त किया है।
ASRA has made it a motive to ensure, protect yourself and your family as a dynamic and continuous movement.